going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that all of you guys are enjoying your Wednesday. So, reality star Chrisean Rock has been charged and sued after the alleged assault against James Wright at an LA club. So, the reality TV personality and rapper Chrisean Rock was sued on Tuesday for allegedly assaulting James Wright backstage at a Los Angeles show, then using homophobic slurs, according to court papers reviewed by the LA Times. Shout out to the to the LA Times. Okay, I didn't know that they were bloggers, but we'll continue. The rapper, whose real name is Chrisean Malone, was sued in the Los Angeles Superior Court on Tuesday after she was accused of punching a man in the face, breaking two of his teeth. They keep referring to James Wright as the man. I corrected it the first time, but we need to put some respect on his name. According to the lawsuit, Malone was upset and talking to James Wright backstage after a Tamar Braxton performance on November 10th at the Novo, a club on Olympic Boulevard in downtown Los Angeles. Malone thought that she was supposed to rap during the show, but Wright believed that she was only supposed to take part in a dance performance at the end of the show. Malone, who starred in the Zeus Network's reality show Baddies, became upset with Wright and struck him several times in the face, according to the lawsuit. She was wearing rings at the time, the suit claims. She hit him multiple times in the face for no reason at all. We were surprised that she was able to leave the facility that night, said Wright's attorney, Kevin Anderson. She had on rings that were pretty much equivalent to brass knuckles. Anderson said that Braxton was in the room when the assault occurred. As Malone was being pulled out of the dressing room where the alleged assault occurred, she used a homophobic slur to describe Wright and said that she would hit him again, according to the lawsuit. Wright went to the hospital afterwards with two broken teeth and cuts on his face, the suit said. The date of the incident is the same as that listed in a criminal case filed in January against Malone in the Los Angeles Superior Court, accusing her of assault with a deadly weapon and battery. Malone is also known for dating the rapper Blueface. The two have a baby together. Okay, LA Times. I'm grateful for the story, but this just breaks my heart for their baby. That's the first person who I thought of, to be honest. And I'm really glad that, James Wright was able to see a dentist. If you guys saw online, he was very open and transparent about him sitting in the dentist chair and just saying, that he needs to get his teeth fixed. But that cost him time, it cost him money, it cost him, intentional distress, which, listen, I don't blame him. Sue for all of that, right? She got it. Her and Blueface, they're constantly flaunting it, which is fine. It's unfortunate, though, that, Blueface is in jail right now, and she could possibly join him very soon. Because why are you putting your hands on people, miss? Because over a cameo and a performance on Tamar Braxton's tour, like, no, and it's unfortunate because a lot of reality stars, particularly those who are on shows that encourage and reward bad behavior, it ends up blurring into their real life off the reality set, right? And I guess that's why they call it reality TV, but you can't go around putting your hands on people and assaulting people every time they say something or do something that you don't like. Typically most people grow out of that, past their toddler years. That's why it's called a temper tantrum, right? You can see a 2 or 3-year-old throw a fit, fall out on the ground, stomp, yell, scream, go over, hit people if they are upset or whatever. Okay, that's fine if you're 2 or 3, not 23 or 33 or however old Chrisean is. You a mom in my Darius Jackson voice. You a mother though, okay? But in all seriousness, no, I feel bad for the baby. And I actually, my heart goes out to James Wright and even Chrisean. And I'm going to tell you why. Because this cycle of violence and abuse, it has to end somewhere. And I'm praying that it does end with that baby. Like at some point, collectively, right? People who have wronged you and have, traumatized you and have done you wrong in the past, that is on them. But it gets to a certain point in your adult life, you know, that you have to take responsibility for your own healing journey. You have to take the responsibility to do your best to break those generational curses, to, stop putting your hands on not only people, on your children, on, there's so many other more effective ways to resolve issues. I'm a big component of conflict resolution. Talk things out, communicate. And if you're pissed off and you feel like you can't see that person, you be the bigger person, you be the mature adult and walk away. I've done that many times. You know what I mean? And if you can't come to a resolution, then okay, that's fine. Agree to disagree and move on with your life. You don't have to be in everyone's face and in everyone's space, especially when you feel like you are, to the point where you're going to physically harm someone. But you have to be able to have that own insight and that own self awareness to regulate your emotions. That's a part of adulthood, being able to self regulate your emotions. You can be mad. People are going to do things to piss you off. That's life. That is human nature. Putting your hands on someone as a result of that is not, And Tamar, she made a video recently. She was like, I wish that um, Chrisean would have hit me instead of hit James. No, you don't, especially if she had on rings. Okay, just go keep it a buck. Because if you look at the size difference here, James is much bigger than her. And so it's like, but at the same time, she did have on brass knuckles. I don't know if she was under any kind of influence, but we've seen Chrisean spiraling ever since she got with Blueface. And even now that Blueface is not currently around because he's behind bars, I'm just, her rags to riches story was inspiring. It was great if she could use some of that money instead of buying tattoos of Blueface and chains and all these depreciating assets, and invest in your own mental health. Find a good therapist, find someone that you can talk to, that you can trust, that can give you the tools that you need to unpack, unlearn a lot of trauma, heal from it, grow from it. You know what I mean? And then just like move forward, preferably away from Blueface because he is not a good influence on her. Um, but my heart really goes out to that baby because who's the baby gonna be left with? Her mom? Because her mom was dealing with her own issues, that Chrisean told us about. It was really harmful. Now, I'm not saying that people can't grow. A lot of times, parents who were negligent to their children or hard on their children become the sweetest grandparents. You know what I mean? So that's not to say that her mom can't grow. And I hope that she has for her grandchild's sake, because that baby needs protection from her parents, his parents. I think it's a boy. But anyway, I hope again that, Chrisean gets the help that she needs because she really does. She's, excuse me, she's hurting, but I'm not condoning her behavior because it was dead wrong. I hope that James gets the bag, that he can move on, that he gets his teeth fixed, he gets back pay, he gets paid for intentional distress, all of that. Get it all. Get it to where this really affects um, her framework, her mindset, and she has a reset. And she can say, okay, this cost me a pretty penny. Let me reevaluate some things in my life going forward. So that's my thoughts on the situation. Let me hear from you guys. What are your thoughts in regards to Chrisean being charged and sued after the alleged assault of James Wright? Please drop down in the comment section. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And I will talk with you in the next video. Take care, Aces. Bye.